Welcome back to Real Family Secrets. Grab your snacks, get comfortable. The people in these stories had every chance to behave themselves. They just chose wrong. Drop a comment and be sure to subscribe. You're going to love it here. My name is Desmond Faraday, and my daughter Willow attends a small preschool in Denver. 2 weeks ago, another mother posted a photo in our parents' WhatsApp group with the caption, "Great pic from last night." It showed my wife kissing another child's father in a restaurant parking lot at 11:40 p.m. Priscilla and I had been married 9 years. Willow was our only child, and the preschool community had become a genuine part of our social life. Birthday parties, pickup chats, the small, ordinary rhythms of parents who see each other constantly without being especially close. The parents' WhatsApp group existed mostly for logistics, schedule changes, reminders about school events, the occasional lost mitten announcement. 40-some parents, most of whom I recognized by face rather than name. That particular Tuesday morning, I was scrolling through the group chat during my commute, half paying attention, mostly looking for any note about early pickup for a field trip that week. Then I saw it. A photo posted by a mother named Renata Cho, whose son was in Willow's class, captioned simply, "Great pic from last night. So fun running into everyone at Bellamy's." The photo showed the restaurant's parking lot, taken from what looked like a phone held casually while walking toward a car. In the background, slightly out of focus but unmistakable, my wife stood pressed against a man I didn't recognize, kissing him beside a parked sedan. I stared at the photo for a long moment. My train stopped passing without me noticing. Priscilla had told me she was out with her sister that night. Her sister lived 4 hours away and hadn't visited in months. I zoomed in on the image repeatedly, checking every detail. The man's face was turned slightly away, but something about his build, his jacket, felt familiar in a way I couldn't immediately place. I scrolled back through the group chat's photo history out of morbid curiosity and found something else entirely, an earlier post from a different parent, showing a group shot at a school fundraiser 3 months earlier. The same man stood at the edge of that photo too, identified in a comment beneath it as Marcus, Theo's dad. Theo's dad. Theo was another child in Willow's class. Marcus had attended the same fundraiser, the same holiday concert, presumably the same pickup lines I'd occasionally seen Priscilla lingering in longer than necessary. I didn't respond in the group chat, obviously. I saved both photographs quietly and spent the rest of that workday in a strange, controlled fog, running through months of small interactions that suddenly reorganized themselves into a different shape entirely. I confirmed Marcus's identity through the school directory that evening, cross-referencing his name against the parking lot photo's geotag, which matched Bellamy's restaurant exactly, a location roughly 15 minutes from our house. I didn't confront Priscilla that night. I wanted to understand the full timeline first, so I began quietly checking our shared calendar against her claimed evenings out over the past several months. The pattern, once I started looking properly, was almost embarrassingly consistent. 6 girls' nights over 4 months, lined up with evenings Marcus's wife had separately posted about being out of town for work. I hired a private investigator the following week, a quiet, efficient woman named Genevieve Okafor, who confirmed within 10 days what the photograph had already made painfully clear. Priscilla and Marcus had been involved for roughly 5 months, meeting during a period that overlapped almost entirely with school events where our children stood beside each other in group photographs. I sat with Genevieve's report for 3 days before deciding how to proceed. I confronted Priscilla on a Sunday afternoon, laying the parking lot photograph on our kitchen table alongside Genevieve's full report. I didn't mention the WhatsApp group specifically at first. I wanted to see whether she'd try to explain the photo before realizing exactly how it had reached me. Her face drained of color the moment she recognized the image. "Where did you get this?" she asked, her voice unsteady. "Renata Cho posted it in the parents' group chat," I said. 40 other parents from Willow's preschool have seen this photo, Priscilla. Some of them probably recognized Marcus immediately, the same way I eventually did." Her hand went to her mouth. "Oh God," she said quietly. "Oh God, does everyone know?" "I don't know what everyone knows," I said. "I know what I know, which is 5 months, 6 lied about evenings, and a private investigator's report that confirms all of it." She didn't argue. She sat there, crying quietly while I explained what I'd found, methodically, the same way Genevieve had laid it out for me days earlier. We separated within the month. Marcus's own marriage, I later learned through the same parent grapevine that had inadvertently exposed everything, ended around the same time, once his wife saw the same photographs circulating. Willow still attends the same preschool. Priscilla and I coordinate pickups carefully now, civil but distant, and I've noticed Renata Cho, the mother who posted that original photo, has never once mentioned it to me directly, though I suspect she understood exactly what she'd captured the moment she posted it. I think about that WhatsApp group sometimes, 40 parents exchanging reminders about mittens and field trips, one accidental photograph sitting quietly among them, unraveling a marriage nobody in that chat even knew was in trouble. I'm doing well now, focused mostly on Willow, on rebuilding a version of stability that doesn't depend on anyone else's honesty but my own. Some truths arrive through investigators and confrontations. Mine arrived through a caption that said, simply, "Great pic from last night." If this story moved you, subscribe for more real family stories, and tell us in the comments, do you think Renata knew what she was posting?
Faded flashes through the tinted window, phones buzzing, signals out of sync. Hush voices swirling, city spin slow. Still I'm moving, engine drains. Benny high rises, pockets heavy with doubt. Silhouette in a downpour, folded bills and guilt. Blue flicker dashboard, posters in drought. Memory skips every promise, almost rebuilt. Pressure in my grip, veins humming chrome. Distant laughter stings, all we ever home. Sliding past warnings, tomorrow never calls. Hands on the wheel, watch the silence stall. It's all static when I'm near, tracing faces in the rear. Every echo's crystal clear. Can we stay lost in the mirror? Another name stitched in my sleeve, paper cup secrets spilled in the breeze. Moving through rooms with nothing to leave, counting each time you heard with ease. Heartbeat sings to the siren's page, rusting gold thread these days. Glancing reflections, searching the trace. We put our space on a shifting base. It's all static when I'm near, tracing faces in the rear. Every echo's crystal clear. Less is over, kept us here. Cutting, fog on glass, pulse tethered to the past. No return, we spun too fast. Morning finds what couldn't last.